Alrighty, I'd remembered. I was going to be like, what mission am I doing next? But I'm still on this one. We're back in this area again.
How do you even manage to carry all that?
Seriously, I want to find this guy and I want to take him out. It's really annoying me. But I don't know where I'm going.
There is nothing. Too bad.
Like, he's right there. Feel so silly if he's like right here and I Cryogen research lab key. Come on, we gotta find this lab key.
Enough breath. What was that? I will bleed you dry.
Or not.
Time to tango.
Protect yourself! The great serpent against the great serpent crawl.
That's it. Yeah.
No, I just need to see your head.
That's me and my friend. Ah.
We shall feed your corpse to the great serpent.
So I could have done this before.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
Remain penitent.
This feels like old times. Never wise to be in my way.
Run from me, Willie.
Also try not to die.
Forgive me, great serpent. I have lost your offering. Now is it? Stop me! I am promised! I've been struck! Survive!
Better we get it than someone else.
True. Oh my god. Probably overstocked. It's okay. Let's leave here now. We'll be selling all this. Where's that way out again?
Are you training for some sort of weightlifting competition?
There's gun bouncing. Alright, let's cash it in.
Captain Chris. It is. Carrying objects is one of my simplest and
Ah.
good day, Captain.
This is where I belong.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around. Dad.
Yeah, don't be touching things.
Sure. Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
Well, if you listen to your grandpa, Solomon Coe would have given me a good one.
Welcome to Free Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. And?
Hey, what can I do for you? Need some work done?
I actually want to sell some things if anyone wants to buy things.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time. Welcome to Aquila City, I guess.
Do you want to buy some junk?
We? You have a nice day now.
Take a look around. It's a good bet I've got something you need. Exhausted, more like. It's just me running things here. Makes for some real long work days. Of course, that's in addition to the special orders, trade contracts, and supply arrangements that I deal with on a daily basis. I also work with the Council of Governors, the Trade Authority, the Freestar Rangers, you name it. Feels like I'm providing a service to the city while trying to run a business. So yeah, I don't get a lot of sleep.
I like telling people that.
How about I just show you instead of tell you?
Still not light. I'll go back to the lodge, offload, and see what I got doubles of and just sell it.
Well, hey there.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go? Well, don't love it too much. Bloodthirsty ain't high on the list of qualities we're looking for. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the marshal.
Already met him.
Follow me.
More following.
We're headquartered in the upper floors of the rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. Like I said before, there are less than a dozen rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm. Excuse me, Marshal.
Emma, I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Violent tendencies aside, I'd say yes.
All right then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Right here.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? You've already had a glimpse of what we deal with. I'm not going to lie to you. It can get a lot more dangerous than what you've seen. So what's your answer? You up for this?
Well, I need the achievement.
Well, that's not quite the same thing, but it'll do for now. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Congratulations. The Rangers ain't a bad outfit. They're lucky to have you.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, it's a moon that orbits Montera. It's got a breathable atmosphere, warm climate, and good soil for growing. Just the name, Michaela Wagner. There have been Wagoners on Montera Luna for a long time, and I'm sure they're proud of that heritage. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind.
Yeah.
Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Sooner we get to Montera Luna, the better. Nothing much, really. Maybe stock up on ammunition in case things get rough. We're going to a farm on Montera Luna. That's the moon that orbits the planet Montera in the Cheyenne system. See you.
That's not far at all.
Looks like we got another off-road here.
None of the Council of Governors is here now, so unless you have some consulate business. This is the official consulate of Aquila City. Any visiting dignitaries from the United Colonies or House Baroon reside here. We also handle official communication with them as well. They are the ruling body of the Freestar Collective. Mainly the local governments take care of themselves, but when we need to act together, the Council steps in. The only member in Aquila City right now is Elias Cartwright.
My cousin's thinking of joining the militia.
Good for them.
The Council of Governors meet. You do not want to go outside the city walls. The Ashton will rip you apart. Don't worry about her. The lads of the Colony War. A lot of them came home with us. The same. You think they'll help me? Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Oh, hello.
Are you that newcomer that saved Mr. Crowley? You didn't hear this from me. Those eclectic mercenaries? Factions use them sometimes. Restart collective.
Hello.
Love the smell of getting back into the harness.
Ready for action, Captain.
cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Just come to offload some stuff, won't be long.
Sometimes still can't believe I got my own room here. I keep thinking they'll one day say it was all an elaborate practical joke. And you make armor too. Of course you do.
Chuck and whatever and hope for the best. I'm always getting lost here.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts him fine.
Come on, I hate this area. But I always get lost in this house. Well, I'm trying to offload. Oh god, see, it's hidden now. I don't like
You might
that.
want
Oh.
to stow some of that. Just a suggestion.
I can construct stuff here, that's alright. Alright, let's go. All right.
Get whatever you need for the trip to Montera Luna.
I think I'm alright. I can use the doctor. Where are they again?
Corliss broke stones into the pond. She did. God, that was ages ago.
I am not a stud.
If it belongs on your ship, then I'm... Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
I'll just take the meds.
Welcome back to the pride and joy of the OC.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I bet Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
How you doing, sweetie?
Well, I'm okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had
You know me so well, Dad. So, what do you say?
Moon landing?
Aha! The eye is always open to Constellation.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Good day, Captain.
Hey, Vasco.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood. Former Crimson Fleet. An old Jacoboons would be the term for it, back in my day. Left that life behind me. Even before I signed up with Constellation, I was retired.
Been a while since I've seen your ugly mug. Nice to see you again, old friend.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. That one's all on me. The eye is the nickname for the star station. Think of it as one big telescope. Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive. No matter how good the scan, it's still just peeking at light, and she only has one speed. Lot of interstellar bodies in the way, too. All that noise makes squaring the circle harder. Only going to be able to give you so many at once. You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Mateo are both following up on scans themselves. Mateo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while.
I'm gonna have to look for...
Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried. Another Roken constellation who's making a name for herself. Likes to be on her own. I can relate, so I try to look out for her more than most.
She's as tough as they come, but happy to lend a hand if needed.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting. Jaw the words another time, then. The eye's seen all it can. That's why I missed your little welcome party. Got caught up plotting all the data the eye can give us. Wouldn't mind the helper's hand, though. Could speed the process along. Up-to-date planetary scans would help filter all the data I have to sift through. Maybe help to find the anomalous bits. And Constellation can slide a credit or 2 your way. All part of the mission of charting the stars, right? When you're orbiting a planet, your ship's scanners can pick up all sorts of information. Signs of life, resources, structures where they shouldn't be. It all gets downloaded into data you can hand over to anyone who's interested. And Constellation is always more interested than most. Then we're hand in hand in agreement. Now, get out there and burn some helium. I make the visit when they need me. Don't mind the loner's life most days, and the eye is important work. But I should make the trip more often. Can't let Walter be the only one tending bar there too long. Everyone will forget what a good drink tastes like. Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation? The original treaty that gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair, like the whole settled systems was mine for the taking. Time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intel I thought I had spent a labor's efforts burying. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain in the fleet I had left behind. Tipped your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners, and I decided to hang around, lend an old pirate's wisdom to the mission. Usually it doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over. It's a long tale to tip your ear on, but if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but constellation swept me away. Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay? Still need to... Let's deal.
Clearly I didn't have what you're looking for.
Race the thoughts with you later.
Ready to take off, Captain.
Oh. Oh.
Captain Chris, do you require my assistance?
Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about.
Huh.
That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times. Oh, next time I see her, I'll paste on a smile and ask her ever so nicely to pick them up. Again. I mean, this is between me and you, but Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner, Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, well, it wasn't all bad. Well, it wasn't by choice. It was a lousy fit. Maybe someday I'll get into it. I'm just happy I found Constellation. Best damn organization in the settled systems, you ask me. Understatement of the century. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl. Well, Mrs. Lillian Coe was right there with me. As bad as I had it with nursing at all hours, I know I had it comparatively easy. But that don't mean those first few months were good by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, sure don't feel like it. Yeah, I really appreciate you trying to keep it light and cheer me up about Cora. But with her getting older, well, I'm scared she may take after me too much. I've done things I'm not proud of. I said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps? Well, it's bad enough. Let me put it that way. And that's the truth there. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother... Like I said, another story another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir. You think? Well, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
Make sure you bring a weapon and some... I'll talk to you later.
backside.
Find anything?
Get ready! Watch it!
Huh, a cave. We going in there? Of course, because that's what we are. Cave people.
Look out!
I'm in combat?
All you.
Gotcha. Nobody's gonna miss you.
Hey!
You think that hurts?
I do.
This place is tectonic. Likely sound. Pick up anything fun?
I was gonna say, let me take it. I feel like we're going to be stopped. God, you guys get in the way. There's going to be a fight involved soon.
Waste not, need not.
Thought so. Whoever saved me, thank you. Ah!
favorite part. Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
It's on! Big mistake.
There you are.
You're already dead.
Fall back.
Take your time.
Easy, Mark. This is gonna be fun.
Hey! Get ready!
Well, that looks painful.
Oh, still hurt?
Get me vid reception. Listen my stories.
Alright.
Please drop some of that. Just watching you.
It's not quite deserted.
had to talk to this.
Back to the ship. Hold on, med center. Much better. Oh. Don't need to fast travel.
Hi. Please, I am relieved. You. Goodbye, Captain.
Hello.
Serpent demands blood! That didn't sound good.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku? That sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's called Space. Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Carry a copy with you.
I'll copy down too. You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
We must not fail. Targets restore one of their weapons. We've lost the Grand Drive. The structure holds. Keep fighting.
Fancy flying, stranger. We weren't expecting so many Varun vessels. I think we had it covered. But I expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you? What? I heard you, but I don't believe it. Wow. You take care.
I need and go.
Weapons locked. Destroy them.
Battles are going quite well now.
Little rip and it's all over.
Right, 2
Be
seconds.
careful.
lining up.
Oh. Let's have a look. Jesus, that's her.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked in.
Well, I guess making sure you were all right was a bit of an overreaction, judging by the dead body and all.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Dutifully following orders. I should not be frustrated with you. It is good that you have their trust. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Alright.
We are here for the artifact. We should keep going.
Sarah Miss Perfect Morgan. Where she must have radar.
Sam, could you explain it one more time?
It would be advisable to
Oh my gosh, this
vacate
again?
this area.
I have tried to understand it, but I just do not get it.
I don't know how else I can phrase it for you. All I'm saying is that...
Triumphant. Sam, have you considered what kind of That training your daughter might require?
No. Because she's 12.
It is never too soon to begin training.
We make hell of a team. Ain't over. Shut up. Nothing gets by me. Never mess with a code.
Meet your death.
Ah, son of a... Me and my friend here are gonna teach you manners. Time to tango.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in your pockets.
I'll get some blood pumping, huh? favorite part.
Alright, where do I... I've left them there. Stop. Careful. Oh my god, that's not careful. That's not what I am at the moment. And I just did it to myself again. Why does it always put me somewhere extremely dangerous?
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor. Yes, it would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves. Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Could always use some more of that. You gotta drop some of that.
I will, when we get to the lodge.
do what we must, right?
This is the way. Oh my god, if I've just gone around from... Oh, I don't know. I'm lost. What's new?
Please do not interfere with my tasks.
Spelunking can be a lot of fun.
It takes an insane amount of resources to keep the settled systems going, so places like this are never going away.
Captain Chris, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived. You...
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
Captain Chris.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by. Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
consolation. It's always nice to come home.
Andrasia, thank goodness. We were worried. Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? A couple of scans from the eye, but it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
Sorry, mate.
Exactly. We can't forget.
Oh, I
what
was meant
really
to say
makes us
dreams.
human.
Sorry.
Genes and evolution are what made us human, Mateo. Both of you clearly need to go back to school.
They'll go back and forth for hours. Next time, bring some popcorn. But at the risk of going into extra innings, I think both are vital.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help. I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Good finishings.
I too prefer custom alterations to the standard issue.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Alright, missions.
We offer only the best care at Newt. Welcome to Reliant.
All right, what can I do for you? Well, you certainly do need a doc. Some good odd. There you are. All right. Take care of yourself.
I'll try.
Hi there.
If we can avoid entering that building, I would prefer it. Let us just say I am allergic to bureaucracy. Yes, you need me?
I think I got them.
Of course the United Colonies is paying close attention. Heaven forbid something escaped their notice.
Hello, Captain.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Well,
How can I be of service, Captain?
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, he hates to repeat himself. Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any time on the ship's cleaning detail. I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, it's one of the toughest ships in the UC's arsenal. Of course, if you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite...
The temperature is unreasonably low here. We should not stay long.
That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun.
It wasn't
Of
fun.
course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions? All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck. Yes?
Excuse me. I'd like to brief you on the mission, so please, pay attention. Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle big picture stuff, we deal specifically with pirates. Since you're already involved with the Vanguard, I don't have to underline how important your contribution will be to the security of our spaceways. Yes, I know. I was intentionally vague when I advised Mast of my needs, but rest assured, I'll answer all your questions in due time. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDev's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. That's strange. According to your file, you've encountered them before.
Hey, I'm just asking questions.
On Vectera specifically. They were the pirates that attacked your mining outpost? I'm surprised you don't remember. We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines. That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it will be spending the rest of their life in prison. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow. If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, I would have told Commander Tuala to send someone else. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. At this point, whether you like it or not, you're working for me.
Wasn't the one I was going to select, but it went up to it.
I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that? To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and...
Thanks.
Good luck. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place. Then you do what you have to do. The Crimson Fleet has the potential to kill hundreds, even thousands of people per year. If it takes a few deaths to maintain your cover, then so be it. But only as an absolutely final resort. This is not a licensed killing spree. Understood? I'm not advocating violence. I'm merely urging you to weigh the consequences before you open fire. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines. All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own. As you were.
Hey.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Well, since it isn't every day we stumble across a criminal's fully written confession, we need to build a case against our suspects. The more evidence we acquire, the stronger our case becomes. And knowing the Crimson Fleet, they'll leave plenty of evidence for you to find. I'd scour every inch of wherever the Crimson Fleet sends you. Otherwise, you're wasting our time and risking your neck for nothing. Criminals are sloppy. Look hard enough and I'm certain you'll stumble across their mess. Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. You have to understand that my agitation with the Crimson Fleet comes from personal experience. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. What? No, it's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine. Then you'll understand why it's so important that this operation is successful. Anyway, before I let you go, there's just one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return. As compensation for your efforts. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
Just flirting.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Yes. What?
Hello. Pardon. Most of our operations team graduated top of their class at the academy. There's fleet out there.
Mess
We'll
on
find
duty next week. Everybody's gonna take their turn.
Back in basic training, I had the record for fleet kills.
About the ship, just screaming superiority complex to me.
Pardon.
I hope you understand everything you've been told. It saved your life.
Sys-Def Marines are the best of the best.
Captain Chris, goodbye.
United Colonies space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
sea clings to its old ways. I suspect this soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
Come on, I'm dying here. Far out.
That tracker agent was looking around for help with something. Told her I couldn't
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
Watch out for the robots.
Hello. Do you have business with Governor Hurst? I see. Well, luckily, Governor Hurst enjoys visitors, and his schedule is fairly empty at the moment. I see no problem with it. You're very welcome.
I don't even notice the klaxons anymore.
You simply won't find a politician who works harder for his people than I do. Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you? I can answer your general questions about Sidonia, but nothing venturing into politics. Sorry, but it's my strict policy that I only speak with select members of the press and major political donors who are serious about making changes for the future prosperity of Mars. Politics. You shouldn't be so surprised that money greases the wheels of the political machine. Even though I'm a UC-appointed official, I still need to rely on political donations to help me make decisions on how to allocate funds and resources to various lobbying parties. The money goes right back into the local economy, you see? We don't use that word around here. I do take donations, however. If you have to ask, then I'm afraid you can't afford it. I'm sorry, I can't, but if you have any other questions about Sidonia, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, I should get back to what I was doing. Standard protections from the media and anyone who would go to them. I'm sure you understand. Considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure how to answer that. But Sidonia is a beacon of industry. There's plenty of work to go around. If you have mining experience, you may wish to check with whoever the current Deimos mining director is. Or maybe check with the Deimos Staryard corporate office. If those aren't your speed, then there are a number of local businesses that are always looking for help. Well, I've been appointed governor, going on 20 years now, I believe. Every day, I am passionate about serving the hard-working people of Mars. I look out for their interests, I support their prosperity, and in return, they help make the United Colonies a shining beacon of hope for humanity. If you ask me, there's nothing better than that. You mean besides being the most important city of industry to our proliferation across the galaxy? Well, this is the home of Deimos Staryards, which perfected grav drive technology and made honest-to-goodness space travel truly possible. And to this day, our mines and manufacturing are instrumental in delivering resources used throughout the United Colonies. We may not outshine fancier cities like New Atlantis on its surface, but without Sidonia, there would be no united colonies. Sidonia's not much of a tourist destination, unless you're interested in humanity's first major colony outside of Earth. But if you're not here for work and you're looking to kill some time, I'm told the Martian surface is great for hiking. Beautiful scenery, assuming you like shades of red. If you're looking to kick back after that and experience Martian nightlife, the Broken Spear is as good a local watering hole as any. That's cute, but not enough. If you're not sure how much, you probably can't afford it. And at this point, I'm not sure I'd accept it from you. Goodbye.
You look hurt.
There's no harder working city than Sidonia.
Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out. Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right? Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not to say anything like that because rumors, you know? All I know is that we're running a business here, and I was told to take in all trades and sell whatever we've got. And listen, I'm not gonna worry about anything other than that. Oh man, I'm still new here, so I don't know how qualified I am to answer that. We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone, Freestars, UC, even Varun uses us in some capacity. Because I guess we're all about free trade for all. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet, right?
Probably.
They pay my salary, so as far as I'm concerned, they're all right in my book. Cool. That's what we do here. Yo, stay good out there.
There's nothing like seeing... If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Octai Bayar. He's the head of our Sidonia branch. If you want to do some trading, he's the one you need to be talking to. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC Security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If the Trade Authority is not interested, that says a great deal.
Oh yeah? Well, I got some bad news for you, love. This location doesn't buy shit like that when UC Security is sitting a stone's throw from the front door. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Just demand the extra credits up front next time. These games are juvenile and tiresome.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I bet.
Sidonia City Security is here to keep you safe. If you see something suspicious, please don't hesitate to report it to
Oh yeah, see something suspicious right after I've done that dealing. That's amazing.
How goes? Hey, good to see you.
Hey, careful around the equipment. Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits after all this time.
Let me know if you need something. Oh, it's you. What can I do you for? Oh, well, I guess I'm a dreamer. Always have been. My head in the nebula, as my dad would say. But I'm not cut out for the independent life, not really. But I want to be a part of all this, so here I am, helping people achieve their dreams, doing my part to make the universe a better place. Maybe with a smidge of living vicariously through the people I meet doing this. Like yourself. I like to imagine I've somehow become a small part of your adventures. Stop it, you. Not while I'm on the clock, anyway. Though I'm always on the clock. Thanks anyway, though. You're too kind. Oh my! I completely forgot. Yes, of course. We have an amazing pamphlet called Top of the List, which is scientifically proven to work 90% of the time. Though I'm afraid there's a small fee to cover printing expenses. But your commission will more than make up for that, I can assure you. Oh, these people have waited years already. What's a few more months, right? Here you are. Oh, sure, certainly. Bring me suitable planetary data scans for planets and moons that have O2 atmospheres and signs of life, and I'll pay you appropriately. The more habitable, the more I'll pay you for them. And you'll earn an immediate commission for anyone you sign up to the list. No need to return to me, we'll send the credits directly. Keep your ears open for people who sound like they need a change of pace or a fresh start. Bars are usually good places to overhear people complaining about things. That's why I hang out in them. So no for share. Goodbye.
Yes? Do you have room for one more on your crew? Suit yourself.
Hello, traveler. Will you join me for a while? You strike me as someone with an interesting story. Call it scholar's intuition. I understand. May the road rise to meet you. I hope our paths cross again.
Hello there.
Mars isn't forever.
This here's the most important work in the galaxy. We are the resources that we spaceships.
Hey there. The red planet lives up to its name, huh?
There's something you need? Okay. I know a scam when I see one. I am starting to believe that. Thanks. Maybe I've been too proud. I probably do need a hand with some things. Nobody is on anyone's side. We're all basically doing this on our own. We finished here? I knew it was a scam. But what the hell? If it'll get you to finally go away, pay up.
Hey, paid some and got some added. That's better than nothing, right?
Yes, haunted.
Here, I have something for you. Yes, well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever. Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
I'll take that.
Ah, there's nothing like fresh air filtering.
course. Here for work, I take it? Hello. Sooner we get to Montero, take care.
We'll get there.
Hey. Hey, I'm looking to join the crew. Let me know if you change your...
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Oh yeah? Well, I don't know who the hell you are. So what makes you think I'm going to help you out? Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Of course.
You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
I see no good reason why we should have any extra dealings with the likes of you.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Feel free to throw as many credits in my face as you want, but that isn't the point. We need to make an example out of this guy. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss it. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
I'll try and start out to list.
Have a good one.
What's even the point of doing it that way if they're just going to change?
Pardon me.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Kind of busy right now.
Sidonia, before you say anything, no.
Is
Mars
something amiss?
is nothing like Earth. Heck,
You do not need to
even
ask me if you may
Earth is
ask.
nothing like
You may
what
just
Earth used to
ask.
be.
Honestly, I cannot answer that. So many years have been driven by survival in intense circumstances. Leisure time has been in short supply. And I suppose I have conditioned myself to not think about it much. I do enjoy combat training, though I suppose that is hardly the answer you are looking for. You have given me something to consider. Thank you for that.
She's nice, isn't she?
I have done so in the past, when necessary, but I am not the best pilot, and it seems prudent to apply my skills where they are most useful. Lately, that means aiding you. And that, I think, has worked out very well. You might find it absurd, but honestly, the Lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time since I have been someplace that could possibly feel like home. There are worlds beyond count out there, but that feeling is rare and precious. All right then. Is that it then?
have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person.
Red,
She's still one of my best friends.
It's red and orange as far as the eye can see.
Nothing bad
It
happened.
can start to wear on you.
Well, I guess I am. The thing is, I get injured on the job a lot.
Wish I'd have talked to him
Nothing
the other way around.
too serious. I've lost a few fingers and toes and stuff. And well, I have to go see Dr. Flynn a lot for treatment. I'm pretty sure she's annoyed and sick of seeing me. I don't blame her. I've been thinking about writing her a letter of apology, but I have no idea where to even start. I don't want to come across as weird or annoying. No. Oh, I mean, was that too frank? I don't know. I mean, the job pays well, but it's dangerous and hard work. I hurt myself a lot, too. I'm definitely looking forward to my contract being up so I can leave. But I don't really know what I'll do after. Man, this is all so stressful. Take care.
Hey there.
Oh. Vous cherchez quelque chose?
Pressured into making a promise.
The miners have a secret about something they call the Heart of Mars.
I came to do a little good old-fashioned soul searching. You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But nope. Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks. I lived a pretty quiet life to start. But the quieter things got, the more noise I made. Got into trouble, did the whole teenage rebellion tour, that sort of thing. Dad used to say I was made reckless by boredom, but I think he deserves some of the credit. Have a good one.
All are welcome.
Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you? Very well. Please accept this gift in peace and prosperity. Blessed is the Lord, for he giveth to those less fortunate.
Thanks, man.
May I assist you with anything else? Perhaps you would be kind enough to stay and hear more about our beloved Holy Creator.
There are other beliefs in this universe. How can you be so certain yours is the one?
That is where faith comes in. God merely points us in the right direction, but it is up to us to accept it and follow the path to him. Wonderful. God is indeed great. Not only did he breathe life into each and every one of us, but he opened the heavens to us and showed us the way to space so that we may be closer to him. The Sanctum Universum is always here to provide guidance in your spiritual journey, if you seek it. In its simplest form, Sanctum Universum believes that God has given us the ability to manipulate the heavens so that he may lead us to him. As such, we accept those from all the faiths of old, provided they seek faith in the Almighty Creator. I help run this community center along with my associate, Joy. People from all walks of life are always welcome to come here and share this space for whatever purpose they need. I am also here to assist those seeking faith in God, under the Sanctum Universum, as we lack a true spiritual center here on Mars. We will always offer assistance to anyone who needs it, regardless if they choose to follow our faith. One is not conditional upon the other. We would never turn someone in need away, and we will happily serve those of any level of need. Happily. God is wonderful and works in mysterious ways. You may feel down on your luck, but rest assured, he has a plan for you. Of course, we are happy to provide. Come back anytime. Because to truly follow the teachings of our Lord and Creator, you must still have faith. Were he to simply lead us to him directly, it would defeat the purpose. You see, our mortal journey is still an important part of the human experience. We must learn and grow in our lives. Only then can we prove we are worthy of joining him in the hereafter.
Have a blessed day.
Never forget, there's nothing humanity can't accomplish in science.
20 years
and
ago, I moved to
creation
Sidonia
and
on a whim. Not to get all sappy, but I lost a son in the war. It's been 20 years, but it still makes my brain a bit swirly thinking about it. Just never want to say goodbye. So I come here to try and get peace. Joy and Horus? I think they get along well enough. Sure, they argue, but that's a good thing. Disagreement's healthy. What good are your beliefs if you never have to defend them? All right.
It's hard not to worry when your spouse is the one.
Now I want to
Nothing like
Is Mars
living under
everything
the
you hoped
light
and
of
more?
our original sun.
I offer a great opportunity for people who don't wish to deal with the Trade Authority. Hi, welcome to Jane's, Sidonia's only 100% independent one-stop shop. I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but please let me know if there's anything I can get for you. You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock me back down. But unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you can help. See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods, but he went missing. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. I'm worried something bad has happened. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's something simple, like he ran out of fuel. It's an older ship and it may have had a minor leak. But I know there's a problem with pirates out there. This was Eric's first real piloting job and I'm worried they could tell he was easy pickings or something. Could just be my overactive imagination. If all else fails, I'm probably going to, but I'd rather not. That ship? I bought it from a sketchy dealer because it was all I could afford. Seemed too good to be true. I'm not sure now it was entirely legit. So, you see the problem with contacting SysDev. Really? I mean, thank you. I know it's a lot of trouble, but it'll mean a lot to me. I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the Berry Mule. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. It's a starting place, at least. And try to bring them both back in one piece.
It's probably not even in one piece.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
What?
How's it going? Stay safe.
Can't talk right now, sorry.
If you are looking for spare parts, look.
Hey. Oh. Hello.
Excuse me. Pardon?
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in? Visiting Sidonia? It's a good one.
Now he
one
sort of
just
looks like me,
visits
not really.
Sidonia. Nah, you're probably here on business. Am I right? Unless you're visiting friends or family, I guess. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Name's Mitch. I'm just a guy who lives here in the Lux condos. I'm always looking to make new friends. People say I can be a bit much sometimes. I love having people to hang out with and watch movies, talk about books, play games, or whatever. That's great. You can get a little lonely in Sidonia if you don't know anyone. We've all been there. Anyway, I don't want to keep you, but I figured I'd ask. If you happen to know anyone with a ship, I've been looking for some help. You can send my way if they want to make a quick cred. Ooh, yeah. I'm probably not the best person to ask about this. I mostly stay inside, watch movies, read books, and hang out with my friends. But there's a couple of bars around here. One's for the mine workers and one for everyone. Some people like hiking around Mars. It's a cool planet for that, I hear. People just kind of make their own fun here. New Atlantis, this ain't.
Oh, yeah.
What's that supposed to mean? But just because I look like I couldn't bench press a stick of raw spaghetti, I don't fit in here? Nah, just kidding. I got some issues that prevent me from working, and modern medicine could only help so much. I was offered an experimental treatment, and unfortunately, instead of getting cool superpowers, I got more medical conditions. But it's okay. They offered me this condo and set me up with enough money to get by without working. I live pretty well, all things considered. Bored? Are you kidding me?
I have to save it up for the next time.
I got more entertainment at my fingertips than I'll ever finish, even if it takes forever to get to Sidonia. I don't think I'll ever be bored, and I'm certainly not going to waste my life working if I don't have to. I try not to let it get me down. Right now, I'm just focused on living the best life possible. I may have been dealt a shit hand of cards, but I decided to say, screw that! I'm going to play however I want instead. Though some things would be easier if I wasn't bound to my own. Well, I don't have the kind of money to pick up and leave. And otherwise, I kind of like it in Sidonia. My friends live here. Yeah, I get some credits every month, but I'm no millionaire. Besides, I share my money. I blow it all on games, movies, comics, books, and other stuff for me and my friends. I feel like it's better to spend it now. Create good memories for us. Yeah, thanks. You too. Nice to have visitors. I accidentally started watching this sports movie because it was on and I was too lazy to change the channel. It's about this underdog team full of losers. It goes on to win the championship. You know the one I'm talking about? Course had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble. They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good. You will? Wow, you're the first person to actually
I do a
agree
lot
to
for a
do
lot
it.
of people.
Thanks. Well, like I said, I'll make it worth it to you. You won't regret it. It is gonna... Ooh, yeah. I recently saw 2 Dates for Darla 4. It was hilarious. Even better than the first.
Detonation occurs in 5, 4,
Return of the Interceptor. It was cool, but I think the series is starting to get old. We'll see how number 8 is. Hey, have you ever seen Das Raumschiff? Everyone says it's amazing, but I don't know. It seemed kind of boring to me. It just goes on and on and on. Oh, I saw a movie about this magic-using gnome who goes on this grand fantasy adventure and gets into all sorts of trouble. Wish I could remember the name. The Radical Adventures of Jim and James. Yeah, it's super old, but it still made me crack up. Nothing new. Oh, wait. I saw a movie about this weird bug that looked like a stick and it danced. Not sure what they were going for, but it was fun. Oh, there was this live-action movie adaptation of an old animated show. Oh, it was so bad. My friends and I almost died laughing. We had to stop like 3 times just to catch our breath. Have you seen the new Norvici movie? I mean, I didn't like it as much as his last film, but it was all right.
I'm curious. does he know?
I recently binged a bunch of older flicks from before people left the system. A lot of them still hold up. I saw a cool horror movie called That. Just That. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, there was this live action movie adaptation. Yep. See you later.
It is now safe to resume.
왜 그러세요?
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons.
Something I can help you with?
Holstered at all times.
Adler Camp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now, okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Clearly, this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. Pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses to keep food on the table for my family. Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the Spear, it doesn't mean I don't care about my family. Adler doesn't get to judge me. No, he's just a low-life pirate who thinks he can push everyone around. What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. Sure, I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Great. That's all I need. To become a charity case. How much lower do you expect me to go? Huh? Well, I might be able to cash in a few of my Deimos shares. Don't get ahead of yourself. I know Adler's paying you to lean on me. So, you're just doing your job. But I swear, I've got nothing left. Okay? If I give you the last of my credits, my family starves. I can't afford to do that. I won't do that. Holy crap.
I just don't want to
Really?
attack.
You'd do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
Yes?
And I'll finish the rest of this off tomorrow.
Ah, hello. Until next time.
Well, thank you for watching as always, and bye for now.
Your children will